Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Welcome back. It's been a long time.
Month,
Yeah. But now we try with picture. We hope that it works out yeah.
It's the first time that we do something like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was just seeing that it's now possible on Spotify, or like we have access to it or whatever. So we hope we will figure it out. So if you don't see a picture, we didn't figure it out. If you can see a picture or choose that you can have a picture, then we figured it out. Yeah, a lot happened. And finally, I think that's the most important one because we talked about it a lot in the last podcasts. Our wedding party finally happened. Yes. Yeah. That was now it's August
Like a month.
2022. It's like, a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how was it for you? How do you feel?
I get this question a lot. I mean, it's probably the best party that I have ever been to. Not because it was our party, but really, it's probably the best party.
Yeah, like I had also so much fun.
We didn't have a traditional wedding, so to say. It was not like separate tables for the people that like was coming or a dance floor, because we're not really into that, or like I'm not really into that. Michelle actually dances better than me. So instead of this, we use the space for other things.
Yeah. So maybe you don't know. We just maybe explain shortly. We did already before in the podcast, but if you are new, because the format is new, so maybe it will see like different audience. In Germany, like we are both Marz&Micha. Hoi. You're from Costa Rica. I'm from Germany, and yeah, we are living in Germany, and we married also here. And so here you have to do like separate. For example, in Costa Rica, you can marry like just in the church, and then you're directly also married by state. And here you have to do it separate.
If you marry by the church, which we are not into.
Exactly. So, but yeah, like we had to go to the Standesamt, we say in Germany. There you get married. So by law. And yeah, then if you're not religious, or like you don't want to have the religious wedding, like the classical from the church, then you can throw your own party. Like a lot of people are doing it in Germany.
Which we did in July.
Exactly. So what, Corona happened, like we already married since 2019, and now we finally had our party.
We joke that this is the third time that we get married, because the first time was the legal wedding here in Germany, and then we got married also in Costa Rica.
Yeah. Also the legal wedding in Costa Rica.
Also legal, yeah.
And then, was easier with the paper stuff. And now we had finally our party, so it's our third marriage, basically. So we basically did a lot by ourselves. Like we have like a garden here. We moved during Corona times to the countryside, and we basically throw the party in our garden.
And as you were probably listening in the past podcast, we were renovating a house, or like we are renovating a house, and we are done with the first room.
Yeah, as you can see finally. Yeah.
Well, you can see behind not only the results of our renovation, but also the really nice cards that are invited people.
Exactly, the people left us here. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Not sending, giving,
wedding party.
mixed.
Yeah. And so how did we organize the party?
Oh, with the help of your mom.
Yeah, also like family was a lot involved. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are a lot of things that, I mean, this is my first wedding. my only wedding. Yeah. I hope the last. 3 times is a charm. And you have to first to see where do you want to do the wedding. We wanted to do it here in the garden because we have a huge garden, thankfully. So that was covered. And thankfully it was covered, because if we would have rented a place during Corona times, it would have been a bit...
Oh yeah, that was luck, because we also wanted to throw it in the garden before, but then, or like in the garden, and then, we didn't have to cancel the venue. That was our luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to see where goes what. And I thought it would be easy. But you're marrying, so it's 2 people plus everyone else that knows how much space everything takes. Like, for example, the barbecue. We decided for a barbecue. We decided something more casual, German style-ish. because anything Costa Rican is a bit complicated here. So, yeah, it was a barbecue with lots of beer garden included. Thanks, Andreas.
Yeah.
And yeah, so as I said just now, Andreas, your brother,
Exactly.
was helping with the beer side, a bit of the games. That was really nice.
Yeah.
In Germany you have a lot of games. Instead, I've been to like 2 Costa Rican weddings. Not my thing, honestly. They have like a sort of carnival thing and the end-ish of the wedding. I don't know. Everybody's doing their own thing and it's a bit weird. So in Germany, they have a lot of games. So, for example, we had this of racing a shoe. For example, I have a shoe of mine and one of Michael, and he has one of mine and one of his. And then we get questions like, who cooks better? And then we are like not facing each other, but like with the backs.
Yeah, that's a good example because I think that was the only question where we were disagreeing on.
Yeah, that's
we both
true.
think we cook better than the other.
I do beautiful eggs.
That's
no,
true.
but like, yeah.
And rice and beans. And
My breakfast. I'm the breakfast lady.
Yeah,
He does the rest. But yeah, so if you think, like, if I think that I'm the best and I raise my shoe, or if he thinks that he's the best, he raises his shoe, or so on.
Yeah.
So that was a funny game. Yeah, there was another one of, Andreas was putting a tiny card under each plate at the time of lunch. And so when you lift your plate, you could see a question or a task that you had to do with the camera, an instant camera that we have. We don't have any pictures here.
No, they're still in the other room. But yeah.
For example, take a picture with whoever has a birthday closest to yours. So we had someone who had a birthday on the 25th of June and another one on the 26th. They took a picture together. And then everyone had a picture to take.
Yeah, it was really nice because that gets the people who we had people from Costa Rica and people from Hamburg and here in Germany, then also we spread it from everywhere, and people from here and from Munich, and so people get to know each other and just talk with each other. And
it's something that we wanted to avoid, that you put people in each table, and for example you do, I don't know, the Costa Rican table and the German table and the people that I know from work and the people that's no, that's not nice. I mean, it's good probably for the couple because then you know where is who.
Yeah.
But it's a bit isolating.
Yeah.
And then you have the random table like this.
And I think it worked pretty well. I never had it like this. There was nobody left basically. That was super nice. I never saw a party like this, where basically everybody was with everybody somehow talking, and somehow there were random groups here and there, and nobody was sitting somehow in the corner and was on his phone or something like this. It was super nice. Yeah. And we did a mixture of buying stuff in, doing a lot of stuff by ourselves. We tried to get mostly everything local, so the vegetables and also the meat and the cake and and what we did the day before, that was super nice. We picked flowers. So
we wanted wild flowers, not flowers that you can buy, because
so we made a mixture of.
We wanted something seasonal.
Exactly. So we had few bought in. We also wanted to grow some in our garden, but this year, apparently in 2020 when we wanted to do it, there was
it was beautiful. It was growing a lot.
And, and this year was not possible. It was not so nice.
We had a lot of snails. Snails of flowers.
And since we bought in a few flowers in, and we were flower picking, and that was super awesome. We were with with your brother and with a friend. We just head out with a car, and with a lot of everybody had a cutting scissor for flowers, and we just ran them on the sidewalk somewhere. We were picking flowers, and it worked so good. We had the whole trunk full with flowers in the end.
It was so
super nice, and it was also we didn't even cut it everywhere. For example, everything we were just going through the grass, and we found spots. There was so much. It's we took a lot out, and in the end, you looked over the field, and you didn't saw that we were there. So much. It was super, super nice.
We also we were not needing so much flowers because we already had some. So yeah.
Yeah, we had also now a lot of flowers around,
true.
before.
Now we have a lot of daisies in the garden.
Yeah, super nice. So and then we finally made our proper wedding pictures because when we got married in 2019.
It was late autumn.
It was late autumn, and it was a bit rushed because that's a whole story. Like,
if you married abroad, especially in Germany, your papers are like,
if we should open the barrel again, just I don't know, leave us a comment at Instagram at Marz&Micha. And
but
just
long
say,
story short,
a lot of paperwork.
Papers don't last forever, so. There are papers that only last for like 3 months or something, the validity, so it's better to rush it to like
rush it. Like we still had a very nice wedding. It was not like we just signed the paper in the office. But we didn't have the time to, I don't know, organize like a photographer, all this stuff. So we just tried to get the family together and have like, a nice marriage and a nice dinner, and that's basically it. And now we got a photographer, and it was really nice. So we asked, Geta, shout out. And she was flying in from Tallinn. And she has like a style, like a super earthy style, and like with her pictures. And we just randomly asked her really on Instagram, like, hey, we like your style. You want to make our wedding pictures?
Poor Geta must have been so random.
Yeah. And she said yes. And we are very happy about this because, like it's exactly how we wanted it. It's like
I hope she had a good time.
Like I can try my video cutting skills for all the people who watch the video and will now blend a picture in. So and get us Instagram too, so then you can follow if you want. And that was super nice experience. So we went here to the Extenstein, it's called. It's like a stone structure here.
I call it like the Stonehenge, but from Germany and bigger.
And it was super pretty. Like we went super early, nobody was there. It was perfect. We had like really, really nice pictures. I cannot say anything more. It's just exactly how I pictured it.
We have a visitor.
Oh yeah, Saarland is there. Oh yeah, that's.
Hola, cat.
Maybe if you on Instagram he's a lot with us. But if you don't know him because you listen only to the podcast, this is Saarland. If you watch now with picture, he's at the piano at the moment, and
he really likes to be with us. He was also part of the wedding. We have wedding pictures with him. Super cute.
He's called Saarland because we have like a district in Germany called the Saarland, like Bavaria and I don't know, Saxony. And that gets often used for like size comparisons. Like for example, it's the size of 20 football fields, or like it has the size of two times the Saarland. And so we can also use him for measurements like I don't know, our couch coffee table is 1 times the Saarland or something like this. He's in play mode.
Yeah, he cannot live alone. Sometimes when we leave like to do errands or something, and then he's like sitting alone few hours. And then we come and he's like meow meow and like purring, and then you have to cuddle with him, like, but like a massive like family cuddle, and then he's fine. But he cannot be left alone. And when we go like in holidays or so, then we have the help of Micha's parents. But for little things like going to the supermarket, he's missing someone. He's a pandemic cat.
Yeah, totally. He's like not.
And he's only like 1 year old.
Yeah, he's very scared about people in the first place. Like when you're like 2-3 days around, he's like getting used, but otherwise he's like, I better chill somewhere else.
But he was part of the wedding, and we have all our wedding pictures. That was awesome and super fast. I have seen that sometimes people has their wedding pictures like in months. I don't know.
She
did. I would probably forget about them.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's so long.
And like 1 week and like coming on Friday and like leaving on Sunday with an airplane and stuff like this was a super crazy story.
It's awesome.
But we have a crazy story to tell. She has a crazy story to tell. But we had also like a lot of instant pictures with an instant camera. Yeah, you told already. But we have also like our guest book. Like people could design a paper. And my father's hobby is like book binding, and so we later, it's not done yet because we wait still for one who forgot it, who still has to come here again and has to fill out his paper for the book. And like with an instant picture and like bit decoration, like with a few stickers and like colored pencil, you could just go wild and do whatever you want. And so we will make like a nice wedding book from it. I'm looking forward to this. It's very nice. I don't know.
That's about it.
At the moment, that's about it. But if you want to know more, like, because we talked about it, like, we were hyping you all up, like, over the last 2 years, probably, because we were all the time talking about, we will have our wedding party. And, yeah, if you have more questions, just go at Marz&Micha on Instagram. There we are, like, mostly around. And, yeah, just drop us a message, for example, for, like, yeah, if you have questions, and then we can make another episode of it if you're interested. So, other than that, we finally were at festival seasons again. That will be the topic for next week. So finally the festivals are happening again and the concerts. So like basically everything we wanted to do in 2020 happened now in like 4 weeks or something like this. So that was a tough time, but it was an awesome time.
It was a long month.
Yeah. So yeah, that's from us for this week. We hope everything works out with the picture. We will see. And yeah, we will see us next week.
Bye.
Bye.